Okay, finally the long-awaited Half-Life 2 Episode 2. It's only been like 3 or 4 weeks since I played Episode 1, but... You know, the people have spoken. They wanted me to play this, and I can't blame them. I mean, I love this fucking game. This is the best Half-Life there is, maybe. Arguably. Vinny, are you going to get the Gnome achievement? No. Hooray. There's no achievos in MMod anyway? Oh, okay. Yeah, remember, this is MMod. And, you know, this is something that has made these Half-Life playthroughs, Half-Life 2 playthroughs, even better. And I can't tell you how happy I am that MMod turned out so good. Just little enhancements. If you haven't watched the first... Whoa. If you haven't watched the first couple streams of Half-Life 2 and Half-Life 2 Episode 1, I'll explain MMod one more time. But I may need a little bit more volume here. There we go, a little bit more volume. So, there's Alex.
Gordon?
Gordon.
Oh, Gordon, thank God you're okay.
Let me get some subtitles.
Hold on a sec. I'll get you out of there.
Please. Please do. So at the end of Episode 1, the train was going mental.
This still works.
And here we are. In the middle of some forest.
Here goes. Wow. I forgot what a kick this thing has.
I forgot that I need to make the volume even a little louder. Jeez.
Here, you take the gravity gun. You're better with it than I am. When I couldn't find you, I got... I know. I shouldn't have worried. Well, we should keep moving. I'm sure the Combine haven't forgotten about us.
Yeah.
I heard Vortigaunts a few minutes ago. Maybe they're still around. We've got a long way to go to find my dad.
Do you want some metal, Alex?
It'd be nice to have some extra help.
What, like metal? You want scrap metal? That's a good Alex. Oh man, I love this. So, the Citadel blew up. And, you know, here we are. Pretty far away from it.
What the hell is happening?
I don't know, Alex. You tell us. You're the exposition here.
What's that? Oh! Portal storm! Look! The bridge!
Man, that's so fucking cool still. Still to this day. Because you know it's like... You know, the physics. You know it's the physics.
Oh, are you okay?
I'm good.
It's like the first days all over again.
Oh, that's a crusty-ass texture.
I hope we don't get many more.
Well, now it looks okay when you get closer. Alright. So, MMod. MMod changes up some stuff, fixes and improves some of the lighting. So the visuals get a minor tweak. There's some post-processing that looks a little bit better. There's some visual, flair to the weapons. For the weapons have been... There's new animations. You'll see. Obviously you're not watching this if you haven't watched Half-Life 2 or Episode 1, right? But if you're going in blind, MMod improves the combat. It makes the bullet physics better. And Vinny, you want to do a gnome run? I'm not gonna do a gnome run, but I'll tell you what. I played the gnome during the BRB without realizing what I was doing. I only played the gnome song because in the song the lyrics are hooray, and I thought that would be good for hooray. But it really is the perfect link between this and Mario Maker. I could not have played a more perfect song considering the 2 games I'm playing tonight.
Zombies.
Damn, Alex, that gun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, shoot. Oh, there's ants. I was just like, Alex, take care of that. But, yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite Half-Life related things of all time. Episode 2. It's great. You know, when I do play Black Mesa Source when that comes out, I think it's gonna be fucking awesome as well. But, man, I wish Opposing Force was brought over to Source. I think there's a team working on it. Is there any updates on that?
Okay, a communication center. Let's see if we can get out a message to my dad. Dr. Kleiner and my dad
Update,
are up
no
north at an old
updates.
missile base. I hope they're still using this frequency. They're trying to help launch a... Ah, here we go. Damn. What now?
Hooray.
Let me see if I can get it working again.
Look at the river. Isn't it good?
What a mess. This could take a while. Hey, if you have any blinding insights into how to fix this, go for it.
I know how to fix. I can do several things. Like 3 things.
Not sure what I did, but it worked. Now, to check in.
Vinny, what the fuck? I sneezed at the same time as you. You're infecting me with clown flu. I thought you said clown foo, which is like,
White Forest.
I like clown foo better.
Forest, this is Alex Vance. Do you read?
Like it's like kung fu with, but clowns do it.
White Forest, are you there?
Alex, my goodness.
Also, that wasn't a sneeze. That was
Yes. And Gordon
the diseased
too.
fart noise.
We're okay. We made it out of City 17.
Alex, thank God. I can hardly believe it.
Don't worry, Dad. We're fine. But something really strange is happening with the Citadel.
I'm sorry. Give me a second here. I want to do one thing. I think I left this on. What's the option again? The head bob? Yeah, I don't really like head bob. I left it on for episode 1 though.
We've been monitoring the situation. The raw discharge of the meltdown has been focused.
Oh, and it's view roll as well. This is another thing for any newcomers to MMod. It is very customizable. View. Where's the roll? View roll disabled. There you go.
Into a coherent beam of portal energy.
It's the Combine. They're trying to open another gateway.
Yes, what you're seeing is the infancy of a super portal.
That's what
if
they're doing.
If it attains full strength,
It'll be the 7-hour war all over again. Except this time we won't last 7 minutes.
My God. Gordon, what if that's why they were sending so much data from the Citadel? So that...
data from the Citadel?
In the control room, they were feeding huge volumes of data directly into the core destruction sequence.
Magnuson, did you hear that? I'll bet it's the
New
Combine
character
portal
incoming.
code.
Yes, I'm not deaf.
I downloaded the whole packet. They've been chasing us ever since.
Well, of course they have. You see, Kleiner, it's the linchpin of all of their plans.
Well, I can see that. I never said.
Somewhere in that sequence, they would have had to establish a connection.
Oh, he
with
was
the
in
far
Half-Life
side.
1, that's right.
What you have there, young lady, is the specific contact code
blew
for
up
the
his
Combine
casserole.
overworld.
Good God.
If I am right about this, and I have no reason to doubt myself, you are carrying the very code Dr. Mossman had hoped to recover.
I feel like the audio is still a little weird.
Now, how soon can you get here?
Little low.
We'll have to get our bearings, but we can
There
definitely...
is no time to waste. We'll need to step up the launch schedule. And now, as soon as you get here with the signature data, we'll encode the satellite and get the damn thing into orbit.
Get here as quickly as you can, you two.
Whoa, crust.
God's
Dad?
sake.
Dad!
Ongoing sector
You're breaking
screen.
up. Come in.
Biotics
Dad, are you there?
confirmed.
Dad!
Continue surface sector screen.
Is that GLaDOS voice actor?
Remote compliance.
They're still tracking us.
Exterminate. Seek passive signature imprint. Mandate.
What's this actress's name? I forget.
This way.
June? Or Gladys? Or no, Phyllis. Ellen McLean, that's her. Phyllis McLean. Rock. Get out of here, Rock. Oh shit, I need Rock. Or chair. It's fine. Yes, that's right, she did the administrator for TF2. She has a very nice voice. She does a good job with her lines. It's a shame we didn't get more of her voice. No, we don't make games anymore.
Nice. That did the trick. I can always count on you to find a way through.
One of the things I love so much about Episode 2 is that it's totally unique
Dr.
and
Magnuson has
different
an old rocket up
from
at
other
White Forest.
Half-Life.
He's been hoping for the day when
Forest.
he can launch a satellite to tap into the old array they set up at Black Mesa.
Wasn't there another option I needed to turn on? It was, what the fuck was it? Anistropic.
But
Yeah,
getting
there
the
it
launch
is.
off while the Combine was intact? There was just no way. I'm not sure how they'll use a satellite to shut down that portal, but I guess we'll find out when we get there.
Anistropic. Supersonic.
What was that?
Hey, what's wrong with his leg?
Did you hear that?
I heard it and I seen it, Alex. We're in the middle of Rendlesham Forest. This is where the UFO was sighted. And a bunch of soldiers made contact with alien UFO technology. And then Nick Pope wrote 47 books on it. It's the English Area 51. Well, actually, it's the, they call it the British Roswell. Last podcast on the left just did an episode about it. Yep, back to listening to last pod. Their Dan
Hey, can you figure out a way
Aykroyd
to get this
episode
gate
pulled me
open?
back in. All right, now let me tell you about Crystal Head Vodka. Totally pure, no terpenes, beautiful, smooth drink. I would definitely recommend it. Well, you know, Dan, we're looking to talk about Nothing But Trouble. It's a really, really good movie. Have you heard about Crystal Head Vodka? However, that's kind of fun. I don't know, he kind of sold me on it. Like, he actually... First of all, one thing I loved about the interview they did with Dan Aykroyd was they talked about Nothing But Trouble, where Dan Aykroyd played an old man, like, crusty Beetlejuice-esque, like, judge, who, like, had a penis nose. I love that movie. It is so bad, but it is so memorable. It's like, the same reason I watch Freddy Got Fingered is why I watch that movie. It's because it sucks. And anyway, the guys from last podcast, they were talking to him, they interviewed him about it, and saying it's their favorite movie, and I was so happy they did that. So Dan Aykroyd talks about his UFO knowledge, and he's very knowledgeable about stuff, and he doesn't seem like he believes everything, which is good. But he also, you know, he's Dan Aykroyd, and he's weird, but he's fascinating to listen to. And then he just, like, every now and then, as a bit, half as a bit, and half because he's genuinely trying to sell his Crystal Head vodka, he busts, like, a sales pitch out. All right, gentlemen, have you heard of my Crystal Head vodka? Like, at the wrong times, like, you know... it's great. What am I doing here now? I think I... Vinny, wrong way. Hmm? Go on top of the building? Oh, right. I'm a dummy. Dummy-dumb. I was too busy doing a Dan Aykroyd impression.
Careful up there. I'll keep watch out here.
Hey, that's open now. Convenient. Hmm.
That worked.
Oh, shit. I hate this scene so much.
Gordon, there's something snooping around out here. Oh my god.
No! Like I said, I don't like looking at that scene. Sploge.
The Alex Vance. What harm has come? Ah, the free man. I am pleased to see at least you are unharmed. But the Alex Vance, her condition is grave. Healing her will require more than I alone can conjure.
We need more.
Let me summon my kin. My kin will meet us at a sheltered location beneath the surface. We must move her there quickly. I will stabilize her if the free man will provide us with protection. Let us hurry, free man.
I have to tell you about the text
Help
message I
awaits
just
us
got
in the mine.
from my friend. Do you know me and Mike's friend Pussy? That's the name he goes by. He just texted me a picture saying, "In my neighborhood," and it's a picture of a deer licking its own asshole. So that's what I have to deal with. That's my friends. That's what I have to deal with. I'm not showing you the fucking picture. That's not happening. Stop requesting it. I'm just telling you about it. You can use your fucking imagination. Sorry, I didn't mean to get angry at you, chat. But I had to see a picture of a deer licking its own asshole, so I'm not exactly happy about this moment. With friends like these, who needs enemies?
State is delicate.
And right during the most, like, gut-wrenching moment of Half-Life 2, well, one of.
Who's scared?
Oh, shit. Bye.
Press on, Vinny. You are able.
I'm able.
Take my kin by another path.
Still, again, feel like... Is the game still a little bit too low? Now it's good. Crystal Head vodka. Gents. And it worked on me because I don't even drink vodka. I don't even drink vodka. Really? I mean, I will if I, you know, like in a mixed drink or whatever. I really want that stuff now. Can you do a conversation between Dan and Peter? Peter who? Peter Griffin? Peter Parker? Oh my god, Dan. Alright now, Peter, listen, we have a similar tone. Totally different people. Dan, okay, listen, alright. I know you wrote the Ghostbusters. Alright, I know. God. This actually happened on Family Guy once. Oh my god, I lost my Peter. I couldn't, I tried, I lost him. Can you do Seth Rogen jerking off Beetlejuice? Okay, listen. It was never about Beetlejuice being, like, jerked off. You need to stop now. Beetlejuice, have you tried my Crystal Head vodka? Nice fucking vodka! Honk honk. Alright, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. We're here to be serious. La pistola. Vinny, can you do Elmo impersonating Seth Rogen doing Beetlejuice impression of Tommy Wiseau making fun of Dan Aykroyd trying to sell you Crystal Head vodka under the floorboards with Harrison Ford? Beetlejuice! Ah. That hurt. Find these proper levels. Oh, yep. Here's some fun stuff. So these little grubs have health balls that you rub on yourself, presumably, and you get HP from them. They don't give you too much HP, but just enough. Just a little bit. There was an achievement for killing all these too, I believe. Again, there's no... all 333 of them? Oh, Jesus. There's no point in me trying, just because... again, the achievements aren't even a thing. Now, these are alien grubs, yes? Because we don't have anything like this on Earth. These are antlion grubs. Okay. That we know of. Hmm. Good point. Good point. There's still many undiscovered species of life form on this planet. mainly underwater, but deep in the jungles. That was something I used to be really interested in as a kid. I used to ask my teachers, what haven't we discovered yet? Quality question.
Vital signs are dropping.
But, you know, there was definitely the answer was deep within forests and caves.
Combat shotgun
Oh, nice. Early shotgun.
Tracking station removed.
I need that shovel. I like when they sploge. They really have a good fucking satisfying death animation. Or explosion, rather. Alright, chat, you're stuck down here in these mines, these caves. For weeks. And you just run out of food. And like a week later, you have water, but you're starving. Do you eat that? At what point does that begin to smell good to you? And do you think to yourself, that is food? That goes from a point of, like, utter disgust and contempt to, oh, that's food. I mean, you could cook it. You could. You'd have to find a way to do so, but if you cook it, it might taste a little better. If you haven't eaten in a week, yeah, you're gonna eat it. You might even eat wood. You might suck the leather out of a boot. But I'm just goofing.
Full caliber handgun acquired.
Get all them weapons early. Any in the locker? I missed something? Who's waiting a week? We're eating that stuff immediately. Oh, I screwed up then. Can't get back. Some Australians like the taste of witchetty grubs, apparently. I think they're vomitous. They have acid that can dissolve rocks. I don't think they're edible. Yeah, but that's only in the sclack gland. Every other part of them is probably fine. Just avoid the sclack gland. Like this part, that's the head. You might be able to cook some of that up. I just wanted to prove my worth. By hitting it midair, and boy did I not. Made myself look the bigger fool. Chance for Faramir, Captain of Gondor, to show his quality. I'm gonna try to meet the hobbits at Comic-Con if I go this year. All but Elijah are going. So Billy Boyd, Sean Astin, and Dominic Monaghan. So Pippin, Mary, and Sam will be at New York Comic Con, and they're like making, you know, a big thing of this too, just because they haven't been in the same room together in this capacity for a very long time.
Toxin levels detected.
You should dress up as Frodo. Nah, I'm good. Who are you? My name is Frode. Mr. Shatner, I really love your Star Trek. Do you remember in episode 5 of season 2 when you did like a karate chop on the Dragon Man. Yeah, what was that like? Again, this is just a Chris Farley bit from Saturday Night Live, but still very relevant. And Shatner still goes to these conventions at the age of like 88. He still meets people. Say what you want about Shatner, he's a prickly fuck. And he can be a real difficult dude, apparently. I mean, just look at him on Twitter, he's mental. But he spends a lot of time meeting the fans. He spends a lot of time signing autographs, you know, going to events, doing panels, speeches. Sure, he's making money from this, but what money does William Shatner need to make at 88 years old? It's not about the money. It's about him wanting to continue. He enjoys it. He said it in interviews. He doesn't want to slow down. He wants to keep going. He wants to continue to work. Whatever that may be. Because you slow down for a second, in his mind, that's when you stop. He just likes the ego boost of the cons. There is something alluring about that, now that I'm doing my own cons, and I'm also signing, but I gotta be honest, the ego thing, it doesn't last very long. Because at the end of the day, you still go back to wherever, and, well, it's different when you're fucking Captain Kirk. Everyone knows who William Shatner is. If he wants an ego boost, he can go to Target. I don't really like it after a certain amount of time. Like, I can do it a day or two. But this is very, very different. This is Apples and Oranges, which is incidentally a Syd Barrett song that was never really released. I think it was released as a single, but anyway. So, and then, you know, Tarantino might be directing a Star Trek movie. Okay, it's gonna be about feet in space, okay? Alright? It's gonna be about the crew dealing with giant intergalactic feet, okay? Right? Like, so here's what we're gonna do. Hello, Quentin? It's me, Danny Aykroyd. I'd like to let you know that I am available for Star Trek 4. I just need you to do some product placement of my Crystal Head vodka. Hey, that's cool, Danny, but do you have, like, Crystal Foot vodka? Okay? Like a crystal foot with vodka in it? Alright? Just wasting ammo while I do bad bits. What was the, F6? But no, he's really, you know, Tarantino's, Star Trek could be interesting because it's more dialogue heavy. It's, Star Trek for me is really, you know, it's at its best with character interaction. I think he could do it. Star Trek, you know, with Zachary Quinto and Chris Pine is more or less in the grave at the moment anyway. And they already, like, shot down Star Trek 4. There was, like a big controversy where they didn't want to do it. And Chris Hemsworth turned down the role, too. And they wanted more money. And, I mean, poor Anton Yelchin died, and all this stuff happened, and, you know, JJ's busy doing Star Wars, and the previous movie didn't make that much money, even though it was pretty good. Some of it was pretty good. I like Star Trek Beyond pretty much better than the other Kelvin movies. So give it to Tarantino. Fuck it. What have you got to lose? You know he's not gonna let it be shit. It might be weird, but I mean, this is a director who is not going to fuck up Star Trek. I don't think he will. Let him do Wrath of Khan. Why do we need Wrath of Khan? Why do we need to make the same movie? They already did Khan. And it was awful. Could you imagine they do Wrath of Khan again? I don't mean to be in your face about it, but yeah, no, Wrath of Khan is a good enough movie on its own, and when they did Into Darkness, it was just so... Like, let's get some new stories, dude. Okay, now in this scene, we pan down, right, baby? We pan down, and Spock is just not wearing his boots. He's taking his time to relax for the first time in weeks, right? Because they've had a long shift. And that's how you know they're relaxing, because they don't have their shoes on, because it's hot. Weirdest season of Vinesauce yet. I have not had any alcohol or excessive coffee today either.
Dr. Freeman, Alex Vance is over here. The board's trying to patch her up.
Oh yeah? You want to hurry up? Can you stop doing that? If you didn't like scuttle like that, maybe we'd be there by now. Okay, anyway.
Freeman, it is well. Alex Vance clings.
Sorry, I just...
My kin are still some distance
awful.
away. For now, we must not be disturbed.
Practicing the laugh, I can't do it. I can't do his laugh.
As long as you're down here, Freeman, maybe you can give us a hand. Let me show you how the antlion sensors work. Got some supplies over here if you need them. Health and ammo, that sort of thing.
Someone just said how to mute streamer voice. This isn't Google. You have to type that in a different window. Alright.
Hey, Freeman, come on over here. This sensor will light up if an antlion's coming down this tunnel. More lights mean more antlions. When a tunnel lights up, we move a few turrets in front of it. Pretty simple, eh, Doc?
Hey, Doc. On your way here, you weren't followed, were you?
Don't listen to him, Doc. We're on edge because this place is riddled with antlions.
The Vort says as long as we don't step on their grubs, they shouldn't hear us this far from the nest.
Yeah,
Apparently
well,
these are the
that's a theory
TF2
I've
voice
gotten
actors
out
for the
yet.
sniper and
We're
doctor.
down to our last 2 turrets. And even these are held together by baling wire and duct tape at this point. Nice to have them in a pinch, but I wouldn't exactly trust them with my life. Hey, Griggs, you might want to show Dr. Freeman where we keep the supplies, huh?
Oh, yeah. Down there by the Vort. Everything you need for doctoring. They're coming. One light.
Let's move. We have to defend the Vort.
Bort. The medic voices Miller and Peace Walker? No shit. That's Kaz? shoot.
Seen a antlion before?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Over here, Sheckley!
We got the breach. Dr. Freeman, you take care of the turrets.
Okay, just a second. Just a second. Yeah. Yeah, walk in front of the turrets. Good. I know. It's always Gordon's fault. Oh, we got a level 2 breach over here. Ah, shit. Gotta get those turrets. I don't think that was an effective way of setting up turrets. Oh god, it went far. It went real far. Repurposed Combine tech. See, now it is very loud. I mean, dialogue is very low. Game volume is loud.
Keep up. Let's just stay here. We got 36.
You handle 12, Doc. Hey, if you see a bug on me, how about you try to get it off next time? See it? Yeah.
2 of them. Put the turrets here. Turrets. There we go. I'm needed in many places. Probably mostly here. Oh shit.
What? What?
Forget it.
We got the breach. Hey, Doc, you cover 24.
Oh God, they're coming from everywhere.
Oh my god. So many. Use mines? I think I'm out of mines. I'm pretty sure I just spent them all. Vinny, you aren't? Mines. Man, I'm getting real excited for Black Mesa Source now. Please release. It's like my #1 most anticipated stream of the summer, so at the moment. The music's at the final part of this part.
Well, we all got 10. There's hundreds of them.
Oh, I see. The music is not here yet.
Breach.
They're 12.
We got 24.
What's wrong with that hole?
Shit. Okay. You two probably need a turret, but all right. Here. You know what? You guys need this turret. This turret alone could probably handle this. And I got this. You're doing all right over there? We are doing all right. Ah. That was like one of those video game moments where the character turns their back on something and gets stabbed. Wait a minute. That happened already in this game. Oh, Jesus. Check out Project Borealis. I'm aware. Excited for it. Hope it ends up good. All right, there we go. That's all right. Jesus, fuck. Torrents.
2 lights. We can't hold out much longer.
Oh my God.
Got to watch all the tunnels, Freeman. We can do this, right, guys?
Yeah, we can do this. Yes, we can do. Yes, we can do this. Sure, we can. That was a waste. Wow, they got overwhelmed very quickly. Yes. Got this. No, you're fine. Dude, you're fine. Yes! Oh, yeah, yeah! You're fine.
Take this med kit. We need help.
You know, the gravity gun would have been much more useful if I utilized it properly. Vortiges.
3 lights. We got 3 lights.
Why are there so many? I think we misunderestimated.
Misunderestimated. There are 4 lights!
Okay, get ready. 3 lights. This is gonna be bad.
Oh, right. Forgot about this. The music didn't show up.
Yeah, I knew it. I was trying to scare you, Shaq.
Our delay, regrettable. We killed many.
Soon?
of our
Okay.
friends,
Just checking.
Yet many more remain. We must attend to the Alex fans. There is no time. More at-lions approach. We shall quiet them.
Oh, no. Oh, not more.
For the Freemen!
Charge me up. I'm just running interference at this point. Wow, they're fucking amazing. got the life. Is this corn? No, I'm kidding. I know it's not corn. Boy, I like that Korn album, that first one. I just couldn't get over the name. It was spelled with a backwards K. My cousin was like, oh, these guys are amazing. You're gonna love them. They're new. They're like the next Nirvana. And then I listened and I was like, this is scary and it's weird and their name is spelled with a K. And then I ended up really liking the album anyway because it was pretty catchy. There's like some pretty strong melody amidst all the weirdness. And heaviness and guitar funk. Mortal Cornbat.
We have exhausted their immediate number. Now to the next matter of urgency. The Alex fans. Her injuries are grave. This will necessitate deep submersion into vortexes. Indeed. We require the larval extract. Yes. The extract. Yes. Agreed.
I will make the journey to seek the extract, deep within the nest, in the sacred nectarium. But I cannot hope to bring it back alone.
We must remain to keep the Alex fans alive. Please, Freeman, join me. Yes, take yes.
Okay.
There is no final companion. Well stated.
I just want to let you know, chat, that an In-N-Out burger appeared on the streets of New York City, and it caused lots of debate and mystery and speculation for days.
Get going.
I just wanted to let you know about that. The Vortigaunt's actor is actually the Candyman, Tony Todd. He's also Worf's brother, Kern.
This body is yours to command.
And he's in Deep Space Nine as well. Worf's shitty cousin, Hoobastank. Yep, that's him. It was brought over on a plane by a business person who dropped it while trying to catch a bus. And people were thinking it was a Banksy. Because there's, for those that don't understand what the point of this is, we don't have In-N-Out Burger on the East Coast. So people are like, where'd it come from? Yo!
Can need
Portuguese. In Deep Space Nine, Tony Todd played an older Jake Sisko in a very memorable episode, if I'm not mistaken. The Visitor.
Toxin levels detected. Are dropping.
Jesus. That was a really sad episode, yeah. That's your favorite episode of Star Trek? I don't know. I mean, I like that one. That's a good one. One of the best episodes is in the Pale Moonlight, but Duet from season 1, Deep Space Nine, is amazing. I gotta watch that again sometime. Reminder that they had to simplify this level because playtesters got lost looping at the same area over and over again. I can see that. If everything looks the same and it's just like tunnel maze, I could get it. I could understand that. Yeah, Turok 2, pretty much. Which was the fucking, what was it, level 4 or 5? Where did I get lost in Turok? Was it 3? 3 was the marshes. 2 was like Dinosaur Land, man. 4, it was 4, level 4. Lair of the Blind Ones, there you go. Just samey looking caves over and over and over again, and there's no linear objective. You gotta get a bunch of different things, and if you don't, then you gotta go back. And this game doesn't have a map. And if these caves are just like... What they could have done... They could have put... If they wanted to, if they really wanted to simplify... Without losing too much complexity, they could have just, like, colored the caves differently. So, like, red goop. And then, like, purple goop. So that way testers would know, and then they could, like, put, like, different, like, assets. Like landmarks. But simplifying it like this is good, too. Especially for me. And the worst part is Turok 2, though, on an unrelated kind of note, is that Turok 2 had a map, and it was still a nightmare to navigate the Lair of the Blind Ones. Landmarks like the Statue of Liberty. Yes, the Eiffel Tower and the Statue of Liberty should be down in these caves to show that everyone can go a different way. Whatever that means. Somehow the aliens found a way to teleport them down here. Mate.
What did the Freeman expect to find down there? Truly, the Freeman leaves slow.
Rats! Rats! We are the rats! Hello. Sorry. Thank you for the raid, Jerma. Also, Jerma, if you're listening, if you're here, if you can hear me, thank you for helping us raise money for our charity. By being very silly. We appreciate that very much. I, for one, welcome the Jerma takeover. Fine with it. Thank you for hitting Vinny in the head with an axe. Oh, the deep fake? Yeah. That was a crusty motherfucking deep fake. I almost went to Vegas this weekend coming up. I say almost because it wasn't gonna happen. I know how I am, but I was thinking about going to Vegas for Star Trek Las Vegas. It's a huge Star Trek convention, and I was like thinking about it, and then I realized it is a week after the charity stream, and I did not make plans for it, and I just got really lazy about it. But it would have been nice. It would have been nice. I would have probably recreated that scene in real life with Germa. Go in September so you can be in Germa's carnival, but the Star Trek won't be there. Yeah, meat. Yeah, rib cage. Meat cage. Damn right. Again, I have like 3 tools at my disposal. I know how to use them. Sick son of a bitch. Why would you do that to yourself? I would have helped you. I could have helped you. We could have worked through this, man. Wow, wow, injured by a fucking cardboard box. Alright, they're not quite cardboard, are they? So this is another puzzling puzzle. No! Ah! What was the fucking game I played during the charity stream? The Quandary? Dr. Quandary? God, that fucking game. I couldn't believe how that nostalgia, like, hit me. Memories of classmates. Just computer lab, the teacher I had, everything, like, hit me with that game in particular. That was the most bizarre nostalgia I've had in years. Vinny, I want more cyber grannies. You don't, though. You don't need more cyber grannies. I can promise you that. What you do need more of is Infinity City, starring Bungie the Frog.
Is an invaluable companion.
Vinny, are cyber grannies part of Blade Runner? They are in the future of Blade Runner. When the people that get augmented, well, even though Blade Runner doesn't have, they have like more replicants than they have augments. That's more cyberpunk, the augmentation stuff. But yeah, I mean, you know, when you get older, you become a cyber granny. It's just basic math. Man, I like this guy. This guy gives me compliments and shit. I didn't though, dude. Nice party member. Usually when you're escorting someone, they're just like, hey, save me! But this dude's like, ah, you are very good. And you should try Crystal Head Vodka. 100% natural, no additives, no terpenes, pure, delicious vodka. Straight from Montreal. That was what it was like, actually, when you listen to the interview with Dan Aykroyd. It'd be like, well, aliens definitely come from Zeta Reticuli. Most certainly are visiting this planet still to this day and abducting plenty of people. By the way, I think on Zeta Reticuli they would very much enjoy their Crystal Head Vodka. It's like, damn, this guy's a good salesman. And they just let him have it, too. They just let him have as much airtime as he wanted. Vinny, how much is Dan Aykroyd paying you right now? Nothing yet, but I'm willing to work with him if he's listening. Aykroyd was the Star Wars guy, right? What? Is there a Star Wars character called Aykroyd? I wouldn't be surprised. Vinny, don't forget it's filtered through diamonds. What do you mean it's filtered through diamonds? What is that? What difference does that make? Oh shit. Oh fuck. Dan said it was filtered through diamonds. Okay. Yeah, I like this. Is a good sound. I like this sound.
Without a Freeman.
Fuck! Also, good morning. Dude, what is happening? Just wanted to take my aggression out on a poor grub. I'm a simple man. I see grubs, I walk in that direction.
Behold, across the chasm, the immense repellent device promises to cease endless anti-light attacks. If the Freeman is in agreement, let us find our way into that vibratory haven.
Vibratory haven, you say? My mind goes to some strange places. And no, I never got the grub. Oh, I never got the grub achievement for killing all the grubs. Man, what a helpful alien man. Ow! All right, we'll do this. We'll do this. All right. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, actually. Ow. Oh, God. Poor blimey. The elevator went up without me. Shit. Vinny, does Gabe Newell care about me? It's moments like this where I remember the movie A Bronx Tale from when I was a kid. Where, Sonny, the gangster, was like, you know, the dude was talking about the New York Yankees, the kid was talking, he's like, the New York Yankees, Mickey Mantle, this, and this. And then, Sonny was like, the New York Yankees don't give a fuck about your Bills. They don't give a fuck about you. So that's my answer, kind of. I think Gabe is probably a nice dude. I don't think he's a bad dude. Nice, we did it.
Observe how they fight on below, heedless of our escape.
Well, this is all very amusing. But we must not forget the gravity of our errand to heal the unexperienced.
Vinny, last time you brought that up, you remembered that the scene didn't go anything like how you remembered it. My memories are more important than the movie. I'm remembering the last time I remembered remembering the movie. Wrong. People are just, like, savage right now. Jesus. Alright. I don't remember the quote. Alright, hang on a minute. Let's try this again. Bronx Tale, New York Yankees quote. Because I really need to remember this. Bill Mazeroski, I hate him. He made Mickey Mantle cry. The paper said the Mick cried. Mickey Mantle? That's what you're upset about? Mantle makes $100,000 a year. How much does your father make? If your dad ever can't pay the rent and needs money, go ask Mickey Mantle. See what happens. Mickey Mantle doesn't care about you. Why the fuck should you care about him? Nobody cares. After that, I never felt the same way about the Yankees. That's the quote.
Poignant scene. An eternity's repose. It brings peaceful thoughts, does it not?
I like that better than my version. It never happened. We made it up. It's false. It's fiction. Our writers made it up.
Retrieving the extract way, not challenge. The Guardian's presence guarantees an end to larval clusters. They are commonly posted near the young.
Jesus.
I see you too appreciate the larval pellets' properties.
Yep, they're good. Taste good. Poor blimey. Vinny, do you think Riker is going to do one of his famous chair mounts on the new Picard show? I'd say he will make it so. Everything you know about Star Trek from the memes, Worf will show up and get shot down. You know what the tragedy is that Worf wanted his own show? Michael Dorn has been petitioning to get a show for like 10 years.
This shaft connects to the chamber of love, where my kin sustain lifespans. Once we have the extract, we can rejoin them quickly, provided we can restore elevator function.
Yeah, he was in more Star Trek than any other actor, Michael Dorn. But he felt like there was more to do with the character. You know, the character that goes, "It is time to die. Set a collision course. Fire proton torpedoes." Sorry, photon torpedoes. Like, these are the things that Worf does, and then, like, at one point he gets a little nicer. He has a tooth sharpening device that he borrows from Quark. So it's like, is there much more to explore with Worf? Maybe a little bit. But Michael Dorn wrote several episodes, and he pitched it over and over and over again. He got shirts made. He tried to put pressure on them. Oh, no! He tried to put pressure on them through social media to be like, you know, you should notice this. We have a campaign. We want Worf was the social media campaign. So it's funny that Picard, Patrick Stewart, who has the most amazing career out of all the Star Trek people, gets the show.
Do not kill the Guardian, or the extract will be ruined.
Okay. Wait, really? I have to do this? Oh, I see. I'm a dummy. Skeleton Man, does nothing, because Skeleton Man can. But, like, you know, so poor Worf doesn't get his own show, and then you find out that Jonathan Frakes and Marina Sirtis and Brent Spiner and fucking Jerry Ryan are in the new Star Trek show, and a guest star who was in like 2 episodes, Hugh the Borg. And Michael Dorn is just like, well, I am waiting for my phone call. I wonder, like, if they're just gonna, like, spite Michael Dorn and not have Worf in the show at all, just because he was such, like, an asshole to CBS to be, like, to get his show made. So his idea was called Captain Worf, and it was the adventures of Worf captaining his own ship. And we all know that when an actor writes their own movie or TV show, 90% of the time, it's clearly amazing. So I'm sure those scripts were probably real. Anyway, maybe they were good, I don't know, I would love to read them. I hope he puts them online one day, because he wrote a bunch of scripts. Oh, look at this gooey mess. Disgusting.
Warning. Hazardous. Armor compromised. Warning. Blood toxin levels detected.
Worf TV show, someone in chat just said. Ships get near, Worf. Fire photon torpedoes. Episode ends. Today was a good day to die. Next episode, ship gets near. Hello. Hello, yes. We are looking to trade. We have no money. We have no air. Fire photon torpedoes. Episode ends. Third episode. We're refugees. We came from Romulus. There's a war happening. We need asylum. We need help. Set a collision course! Episode ends. Without Riker to shoot Worf down, Worf just goes mental. I would pay to see that show. That is the show I would watch. Come to think of it, just excessive Worf. Just doing crazy shit. I would actually pay for that shitty CBS streaming service. And like, the crew of the Enterprise has to stop Worf from... Oh, fuck. Ow. So how do I extract the juice? I don't. You like the juice? Mother of God, Mother of God, Mother of fuck, sweet Mother of fuck. Why am I not dying?
Medical attention. Armor compromised. Emergency. User dead evidence.
Blood. A person was eaten. Down there. They got it ate. That's a cool trick, Mr. Skeleton. Can you teach me?
I sense the freemen down below. Activate the elevator, that we may reconvene.
Vin just completely ignored a scripted event that Valve probably playtested the shit out of so people would see it. What was the scripted event? How the fuck did I miss it? Bug chasing after you in the hole. There's like a piece of, flotsam in here somewhere, right? It's not a piece of flotsam. Whoa, I need that. Oh no, it took me 60 seconds to see something and solve it. Right, squeeze my cog. Almost done streaming. Just want to get this last bit in, and then I will stop streaming. I don't like the way you said that, dude.
Done the hardest work, admitting entrance to this chamber. Truly, the life of Alex Vance is in able hands.
Mother of fuck, mother of fuck. Oh, this is a good song. It's a spam song, but with mother of fuck, yes. Who's the father of fuck? Angus Young.
Excellent. A bounty of larval extract. This should only take a moment. Secretions of the finest quality. Let us return now to the Alex Vance.
Okay, so the Vortigaunt reaches his hand.
Quentin Tarantino directing a fucking Half-Life movie.
Okay, so
no.
Well done. You bear some traits we thought innate to Vortigaunt. Antlion husbandry was once our ancestral practice.
I got nothing.
The creatures exude many valuable compounds. The extract is the most prized by far. It dissolves her false veils that divide the vortessence. All this you shall witness when...
I mean, I would watch it. I'd watch it. I joke, but I think his movies are fucking phenomenal, so...
No pulse. Her heart has stopped. She ebbs. If we lose her, we lose all.
Behold, the extract. Miraculous secretion.
Make haste.
Join now as we imbibe the extract. Yes. A human is needed. Agreed. Join us, Freeman.
What do you want me to do?
We weave the Freeman's life with hers. Yes, there is a quickening. Hopes for this bond between you.
Alright. Forgot about this. That freaked me the fuck out the first time I saw that.
Freeman. I realize this moment may not be the most convenient for a heart-to-heart. But I had to wait until your friends were otherwise occupied. There was a time they cared nothing for Miss Vance, when their only experience of humanity was a crowbar coming at them down a steel corridor. When I plucked her from Black Mesa, I acted in the face of objections that she was a mere child and of no practical use to anyone. I have learned to ignore such naysayers when quelling them was out of the question. Still, I am not one to squander my investments, and I remain confident she was worth far more than the initial appraisal. That's why I must now extract from you some small repayment owed for your own survival. See her safely to White Forest, Dr. Freeman. I wish I could do more than keep an eye on you, but I have agreed to abide by certain restrictions. Well, now, listen carefully, my dear. When you see your father, relay these words. Prepare for unforeseen consequences.
Creepy as fuck.
She stirs. Her vital form has regained integrity. We have a very immeasurable
Full
loss.
life
Oh, God.
consequences.
Lie still.
Oh my God. I thought for sure I was dead.
The Combine hunters caused traumatic injury.
A hunter. So that's what it was.
We knit shattered bone and restored circulatory integrity. Yet it was a free man who retrieved her vortessence.
Yeah, that's Gordon. How long have I been out?
A matter of hours.
Hours? We've got to get moving.
A moment longer.
But we have to get to White Forest. It's vital.
No fear. We will put you on the right road. Now, try carefully to rise.
Whoa. I don't know what you did, but I have a feeling I'm lucky to be here.
Come then. I will get you on the path to White Forest.
Come on, Gordon. Next
Okay.
to me.
To be continued. Yesterday I woke up sucking on lemon. Sorry, gotta stop here. It's a little too late. I cannot continue. But there will be more soon, so fear not. Thank you for watching. It's late, but you know, I had fun with that. It's I forgot how good Half-Life 2 Episode 2 was, but there will be more streams, and then hopefully Black Mesa Source will come out soon enough so I can stream that as well. And also, I would like to maybe check out a couple of the more famous Half-Life 2 mods. Maybe some of the more quality ones at some point. So, yeah. But that's a different thing for another time. Let's take a look at the art for now, and then I will be back tomorrow with more video game. I played one once. It was a terrible time. I'd like to repeat that experience. Hooray.